Hi all, my name is Lalita. A small intro about me. I was working as a teacher in a big school. You can call me as Lalita ma'am. Today I am going to tell you about Kusela story. Kusela is also called as Sudama Charitra. This day, Kuchela Day, is observed on the first Wednesday of Dhanurmasam. This is celebrated every year at Guruvayur Sri Krishna Temple in Kerala. Okay, how are you all? I hope all is well. We'll go to the story of Sudama. Krishna and Sudama were friends. When they were young, they both studied in Kantipa Ashrama in Vrindavan. Krishna's father is so rich, whereas Sudama hailed from a poor Brahmin family. They both always eat together, study together, sleep together. They were almost inseparable. Usually, students who put up for studies in the ashrama have to do all the jobs related to the ashram along with the studies. After completing their studies, Sudama and Krishna went on their own ways. Krishna became the king of Dwaraka and married Princess Rukmini. Sudama, on the other hand, married a simple Brahmin girl Kalyani. Sudama spent his time in praying and studying Vedic literatures. Everyone loved Sudama. He lived in a small hut and barely had any money even to feed his family. He was a poor but a fully contented man. Sudama's wife was dutiful. She was very weak because she had to starve for want of food. They don't have enough clothes to wear also. She was worried about his health and children. One day, she asked Sudama, "You always said that Lord Krishna is your best friend and both of you study together. Why didn't you approach your friend Krishna to help you? Please go to Dwaraka. I plead you, for the sake of our children, please meet Krishna." He was reluctant, but she persuaded him. At last, Sudama thought, "Oh, maybe this is a good opportunity to see my good old friend personally. Yes, it's time to meet him. All right, I will go. Do we have anything that I can take to offer my friend? Because going empty handed to meet him is not a good thing. What will I give to Krishna when I see him after such a long time?" She was quiet for a while. Sudama remembered Krishna's great liking for poha. Sudama's wife did not have anything worthy to give him from their house. She ran to her neighbor's house and collected poha in small bundle from 4-5 people. She put in a small torn cloth and tied it all up. And this she handed over to Sudama as a gift to be given to Krishna. Next day, Sudama set off for Dwarka, carefully carrying with him the bundle of chipped rice, that pova, to see his friend. He walked a long way and reached Dwaraka. He was stopped by the gatekeepers at the entrance of the palace. The god stopped him. Quite ashamed of himself, he asked the god to inform Krishna that his friend Sudama was at the door. The god didn't believe that this man wearing such tattered clothes could be King Krishna's friend. They're asking, "Are you our Krishna's friend, Sudama?" Sudama was quite embarrassed. "What do you want to tell?" "Please tell, I am his old friend Sudama." The gods went inside and told Krishna that a poor man has come to meet you. He says he is your friend. His name is Sudama. After hearing this, Lord Krishna rushes out to greet his friend with love and respect. He hugs him with happiness and leads him inside. Though he was the Lord of the universe, he washed his friend's feet and wiped them dry with his own silk clothing. Both the friends were very happy to see each other. They both started sharing their memories of the past. After some time, he asked, "My dear friend, what have you brought for me? Has your wife given you some nice eatable for me?" Sudama was feeling shy to give him the checked rice pova he had brought all the way. But Krishna himself snatched the bundle hanging on his shoulder and opened it. "Wow, pova, my favorite." He happily took a handful of checked rice and put it into his mouth. He ate one morsel of it. Sudama was surprised. He was about to eat another morsel. At this, Rukmini stopped him by catching hold of his hand, saying that one morsel would sufficient to grant all the prosperity to the Brahmana Sudama. Then both Krishna and Sudama spent their time talking about their early days and went to sleep. Next day, Sudama took leave of his friend Krishna and left for his home and completely forgot the very purpose of his visit. He was simply happy about meeting his old friend Krishna and walked back to his home, remembering his honored visit all throughout. When he reached his village, he was surprised to see that his home had now become into a big palace-like building. As he stood wondering, out came his wife and family, all dressed in fine clothes. She told, "See us, your friend has done everything to us." Sudama understood that his friend had done the needful, without him having to say a word about his poverty. The purpose of Sudama's visit had been fulfilled by the Lord in a divine and loving way. Thus, Sudama was blessed by Lord Krishna. Sudama was wonderstruck and started praying to the Lord for his mercy. Listening to the story of Sudama gives great punya for everyone. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna told, "If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it." So, if possible, we can daily offer at least one glass of water to Krishna. He will take it. So, kids, will you do this? Thanks for listening to the story. If you like my story, comment, like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Let's meet in the next story station. Bye bye, kids.